Hello, GCW. We are live at Airsoft Palooza, the Evike event out here at High Ground Airsoft.
Get my blaster. I'm gonna get my stormtrooper. I'm gonna go. I've got to go Empire. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go Empire. Yeah, I'm gonna go Empire.
What's your name again?
Dan Arky from A78.
Dan, owner of A78, right?
Part owner.
Yeah, part owner. Okay, yeah. So we'll be out there in, what is that, November, right? November 1st, yeah, with Battle or Planetary Garrison. There we go. What kit are you planning?
Oh, I'm gonna get a stormtrooper. You gotta be that. Just a standard stormtrooper. I'm gonna start with. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do. I'm trying to decide, like, because I'm shopping right now. I mean, is the Scout a lot cheaper? Which one should? If I'm poor.
Cheaper, but that's TK's cheaper, but that's because it's all vacuum formed armor. Once you start getting into soft stuff like these, like different stuff, it gets more expensive. If you want the absolute cheapest stormtrooper of all time,
Right.
this is a really good example.
The jumpsuit.
He's a pilot.
Okay.
Pilots are really easy to do. It's all this: chest, back, helmet, and a jumpsuit and a belt. That's all you need.
Okay.
And if you want to go, obviously, that's if you want to do stormtrooper. We also have mud troopers. He's a good example of what a mud trooper looks like. He doesn't have his helmet on, but like they're super easy to do.
But this is Empire?
This is Empire.
Okay.
It's like Imperial Army officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I would say if you're going to plan on actually walk around in not a convention floor, a stormtrooper's visor is it's really only good if your eyes are on the side of your head.
Yeah.
The scout trooper, which he's got the helmet down here, it's more like motorcycle goggles. Way easier to see out of the scout trooper.
So you're talking me into Scout Trooper. Okay.
And there's a mud trooper. That's
Okay.
like that's standard army.
The mud's kind of cool. I like that. I've never really.
There's another mud trooper.
Okay.
That's kind of self-made Imperial Army right here that we got.
Okay.
Imperial Ground Technician or Death Star Technician's what that is with the big helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Get back up there. Well, they did have the heavy mud troopers that wore that helmet. Yeah. There's a sand trooper, shore trooper. They're like tropical stormtroopers.
Okay.
These guys, that guy look familiar?
I know. Familiar. I remember these guys.
Yeah.
I think I took a lot of these pictures. I mean,
You might have, yeah.
Yeah.
This shore trooper here, that was his first event. He showed up to his first event in that kit. Him and his whole friend group all showed up in scout troopers and
Yeah.
I think there's 5 of them, a shore trooper and a mud trooper. They all put a lot of effort into it.
I could do the Ewok.
There you go. That's Uba.
Oh, how you doing?
Here, add a little bit more to that hand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fun. So, basically, what we do is we try to recreate the Star Wars universe for 1 to 2 days. So, the idea is that there's a faction system, Imperials, Rebels, unaffiliated, all your bounty hunters, Mandalorians, scoundrels, gun runners, whatever you want them to be. The whole idea is it is a very quest-based system, right? We have got 2 events. We've got a big RP event, which is more roleplay centric. That's where the quests come in and you get earn credits and things like that. We have an in-game economy, which is pretty cool. And then we have the Battlefront events. Those are more about like kind of simulating war and how war is in the Star Wars universe. The whole system is run on this economy of credits. There's no buy-to-win system. The only money that you will pay for these events will be the ticket you buy and the kit that you have to spend your own money on, you know? Otherwise, you immediately get credits on signing up, and then you do quests, you do missions. Are you successful in those missions? You earn credits. You can take those credits, you can purchase character upgrades, you can purchase real-life items. So we have a very dedicated community where they're willing to build full working Airsoft blasters and say, you know what, I'm going to sell it to you for Monopoly money. You know, they literally sell it for like, you have to earn a lot of credits, but they'll just let you take it home. We have a armorer as well who does full vacuum sealed armor for just credits. So you can join up as like a very simple kit. We actually have an Imperial walking around here that's in a very basic kit. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's been. He's in the bathroom. Oh, he's in the bathroom, yeah. But even like this is a fairly good like start. All you need: jumpsuit, belt, hat. You can start on that, and you can just continuously go from there. It's pretty simple. So, if you're at all interested, I would say grab this. We're selling tickets right now for 2 different events. There's one in Wisconsin and in Madison, so that's a little far. That's about it. We're also selling tickets at half price because we're doing a 1-day event here in Texas at 878 Airsoft. So 878 Airsoft actually has a table over there as well, which is great for us. That's in November. That is going to be a planetary garrison event, which is a little smaller, but it's supposed to be very good like this, but also have a lot of those like battles that usually happen in this game. So right now, this event is beginning huge, right? What was the top number? You would know more about the top numbers at the last one, right?
Yeah, our last event, we were at almost 200 members. I think we were just under like 190 something. That wasn't including our non-paying members. So we have an NPC cast to come and play characters, and our staff cast. They don't necessarily buy tickets because they're part of this situation. So I think all in total, I think we were either just under or just over 200 at our last event.
And let me tell you, so we've got random citizens. We've had random people will start making little stories. Like I remember at some event, we walked into town and there were 2 guys that were saying we were supposed to have this building that was for the Empire. And when we walked in, there were 2 guys who were saying, "Hey, this is our house." And the whole time we were like, what were you talking about? And it just became it just grew into a bigger thing of a standoff between 2 guys just dug into a house while the Empire just trying to grab it. It's a good old time. And it's just getting better every year. You actually got
Alrighty, we'll try to get that audio situated.
people who are very passionate, trying to make it as fast as possible. But we're also a budget event. We also understand that not everyone has $2,000 to spend on like this is a good example. Yeah. And unaffiliated is even cheaper. Yeah.
Everything the best is less than probably.
Yeah. It's actually super easy to apply. Yeah.
It's like $10.
But yeah.
The best was the expensive part, but I can get like pistol and what's the best that they recommend?
The Halo vest? Oh, wait, I know that.
It's the best with like.
That's Rebel stuff. I don't do Rebel stuff. I don't touch that.
Somebody's got to run the rebels.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so if you're interested, obviously, you got our links, things like that. Or if you want to buy a ticket, just let us know. We'll take down the information and whatnot. Thanks for coming, man. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Yeah, I immediately had to take off the helmet. It's too.
Yeah, alrighty, we got an audio check here. We're doing an audio check. Getting a little behind the scenes over here. You have your headphones in, right? Alright, whenever it catches up.
It's a bit delayed.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
The delay is so you can close out in case something happens, yeah. Alright, so we're going to add a noise gate.
It sounds like you're clear. You're coming up pretty clear, so we can. That's audio, but it's not bad.
Well, I just added a noise gate, so that should clean it up a bit. We'll see how that plays out. I'm seeing a lot less on the mixer here. Looks like it's only picking up my vocals now. So let's see.
But it's hard to hear anyone that isn't immediately in front of the microphone. So
Yeah.
you're the only one that comes through clearly.
Is it a little less crunchy now?
It's a little less. Not
Okay.
by much, but it's.
Okay. So I can raise the thresholds a bit. So then now our thresholds are higher. Let's see if it clears up right about now. Did it clear up some? Not really, but it's better than it originally was.
Sounds from my end.
What do you mean?
Is this?
Give it an audio check.
This is check.
Riveting content. Yeah, it's a culminator mic, so it needs to be pointed at whoever the speaker is. So that is the one thing. I mean, the bonus is it's kind of blocking out all this stuff beyond us. But yeah, it very much needs to be pointed.
Problem is I can't tell if I can hear the background noise or not because I'm here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's coming from my headphones or from there.
All right, chat. Let us know if this sounds bearable, or do we need to keep messing with it? Just accidentally opened up my gaming development software. I think we're going to rock with this for a minute. If we get more complaints, we will address them from there. It's better now. Yeah, we're getting chat that it's better now. We're going to hand it off to Dax while he gives his sermon about the Galactic Civil War events. Thank you guys for coming into the chat. And again, we'd like to thank our patrons who support GCW, the event, and this YouTube channel. You guys do more than you could ever imagine. You guys are amazing. So glad to have you guys as our patrons. And to everybody else, thank you for tuning in and watching this live stream of Airsoft Palooza, an Evike event here at High Grounds Airsoft in Houston, Texas.
What's up?
Hold that while you give your sermon.
For sure. Oh, my sermon, huh? We're preaching. We're preaching DCW over here. A little bit. Yeah, let me know how it sounds. But yeah, those should have the QR codes to our website or our Discord.
Imperial sound technician.
Yeah, that one should take you to the Discord. Our website is on that one. Yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Hey, what faction would you guys choose if you were to go? Just out of curiosity. Don't worry, you can't offend me. You can't offend me. A rebel. Hey, you know what? You want to go rebel? This is why he's here. You know, that's why we keep him around. Don't worry, you'll be among friends. We usually get a little bit more rebel players than we get imperial players, so everyone wants to be the good guy. So, but yeah, hope to see you guys there. That'd be awesome. Did you guys hear about like when we're gonna have them? Okay, cool, perfect. Yeah, come to the Texas one. It's super little committal. We sell it for half price because it's a one-day event. And it's down in up in Waxahachie. So it's about, what, 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours maybe, depending on where you're from, from here. But yeah, we hope to see you guys there.
Mike,
Oh,
just start saying South Dallas.
sounds coming from, so if you're going to talk with people, I would probably turn it, because we cannot hear them at all. Ah, I see. Yeah, understood.
Be a little off. I'm going to tweak for you. Just say South Dallas.
Oh, that's a good
No one
idea.
knows where Waxahachie is.
Sorry, for me, Waxahachie is really recognizable because I go to the Renaissance Fair, and that's always at Waxahachie.
But South Dallas.
How's it going, guys? You into Star Wars, I assume? A little bit? A little bit? Well, a little bit's enough. A little bit's enough. We're representing the Galactic Civil War. It's a big Star Wars roleplay Airsoft event where we use Airsoft as a tool to bring Star Wars to life. So usually it's usually a 2-day event where we just try to make the Star Wars universe as lively as possible. There's a
The Black Suns in Florida.
everyone should try it at least once. It's insane. We have a faction system, so we have it's during the Black Civil War. So we have rebels, we have Imperials, we've got unaffiliated. Unaffiliated is all your huts. Yep.
Got the Black Sun Crime Syndicate.
Yep. Listen. It's a cool thing. You don't have to spend a ton on it. We have very basic kits. This guy is a basic Imperial. This is less than $50. You know, it's a black jumpsuit, a belt, and a hat. It's super simple. Again, as long as you if you try to be Star Warsy, no one's gonna bat an eye. You know. So
Do a basic rebel kind of like this for about the same price, probably.
it's super simple, and we understand that people don't have that kind of money to spend like on all this. So if you're willing, if you want to join, go for it. Grab one of these. It has a bunch of links to our stuff and kind of a little bit about what we're doing. We're selling two kinds of tickets right now. We're selling one for Mouston in Wisconsin. That one's a Battlefront event. That's a little bit more war focused. And then we're selling one for Battlefront Rhaegor, or not Battlefront Rhaegor, Planetary Garrison Rhaegor, which is here in Texas at 878 Airsoft in South Dallas. South Dallas. So it's about 5 to 4 hour 878 Airsoft. It's actually that table right over there. So that's in November 1st. It's a 1-day event, so it's also half price. If you guys want to buy tickets, we are running a promotion right now where you can get an extra 100 credits, which is the in-game currency we use. But if you don't want to buy a ticket now, that's perfect. I completely understand. Try to think about it. Grab one of those that has a ton of QR codes and stuff and information on the back. And grab a sticker. They're cool. We bought so many of them. Please. I'm not selling those. I think we were giving those to hand out, so just take it. Yeah. Actually, to get that, you have to tell me what faction you go as. Uh-oh. That's a good man. I love that.
I'm actually the guerrilla player that just needed the token rebel.
Recently to start the whole timeline from start to finish. Oh, okay. So I started. Oh, gotcha. So I started the whole timeline from start to finish, all the way through. And so to me, I'm already kind of like, at first, growing up, everybody wants to be, you know, the light side, you know, but slowly, surely, you realize where it needs to go. So it's very nice.
Gray area is the best area.
Hey man, but we enjoy it. We have fun. I've always wanted to kind of build more into it. I have already stuff at home, but it's cool to see that you guys actually get together and I'm not like, by myself on that one.
It's getting huge, actually. So the last event we had around, I think, a little below 200 people. So it's getting bigger every year.
Bigger. By the end of it, you guys have 400 people running all around the south side. Just any night events or all during the day?
So the idea right now, it depends on the field. There's one we do in Missouri sometimes where we can't do night games because it's a rock quarry. It gets a little dangerous at night. But the ones in Texas and the ones in Wisconsin, almost always, if we're allowed to play in the night, the game doesn't end. It usually keeps going until, like, if it's 3 a.m., the Star Wars doesn't sleep at 3 a.m. John Star Wars is not asleep. So they're running it. So yeah, we always encourage night play. They're usually 2-day events. We're doing a 1-day event this time.
One in Texas.
Please do.
I got your info. Candidates.
Alex, Daniel.
I'll see you guys. I'm sure you guys don't remember me. There's tons of places here, but I remember you guys.
For sure. Yeah. Sounds good.
Totally different. So
Awesome. Thank you.
So the funny thing about this mic is that it's a little too good.
Oh, really?
Because there's like a bubble in front of it where it will pick up the audio, and then everything outside of that bubble, you do not hear.
So what you're telling me is I could scream it out here and then it wouldn't hear it?
Yeah, like if I angled it here, it might pick up, but like not by much. Let's find out very soon.
Let's find out. I guess you'll know in a second.
somebody to get to the live stream so we can hear ourselves.
And that's what Eddie's doing, actually. He's the audio guy right now. He's literally just listening to the podcast right now. What happened to Mark? There's the man of the hour.
Yeah, it's like cut you off. You just hear.
I screamed on the side of the mic to see if it would do anything, and it completely cut me off, apparently. It's beautiful.
I was saying this mic is a little too good.
No, this is awesome.
It's like it's cool, but there's like a bubble where it picks up audio.
It's directional. Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
If somebody's talking, you like pick them up.
Point the LED at him. Yeah.
I'm just giving it to him because it's really hard for me to be like, I'm giving the spiel, and then...
There you go. Yeah. Yep.
I hope so.
We got
Any critiques? Any critiques? Anything we should change to say? You know, I'm happy to hear it. Maybe we should talk about Betty more.
gonna make you like Star Wars. Go ahead and check all this out.
Okay. I don't know if you remember the first Evike, the Dallas Open that we did. I had a kid come up to the table and he's like, I came up here just to let you know I don't like Star Wars. And I was like, okay.
That's a real cool story. Love this, man.
Want to give the spiel this time?
I want to hear you do it.
All right.
Get better at it.
All right. We're representing the Galactic Civil War Airsoft. That's the big sign up there. The idea is that we try to recreate the Star Wars universe for 2 days, right? We also have a one-day event that we're doing, but we'll get into that in a second. So the idea is it is a faction-based system. So we've got the Rebels, we've got the Empire, we've got unaffiliated. That's your Mandalorians, pirates, scoundrels, whatever you want, bounty hunters, hunts. Bucky's onesie. Well, I don't know. You'd have to talk to the admins on that one. I'm not in a position to tell you yes or no. He might be able to. He said a Bucky's onesie.
Bucky's a little on it's in the state, the movies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but the idea is that it's we usually try to push role play first and then airsoft. We're using airsoft as a tool more than anything. There are events that we do that are a little bit more airsoft forward than RP forward. It depends on your flavor. But the big thing is we have an in-game economy. When you sign up, what you're going to do is you're going to buy a ticket, and then you're going to be given starting credits. It's basically our currency. You're going to do quests, missions, battles, whatever you need to do, selling items, stealing stuff, whatever you need to do, and you will earn credits as a result of all of that. So, hey, you see somebody dead on the ground, you might need, we have a revive system. Maybe you have an ability to revive them. Maybe say, hey, 10 credits, I'll revive you. You know, people have done that before. And the idea is you can use those credits to then buy character upgrades or physical items. And the other thing is we try to make it as immersive as possible. But we also understand that it is a budget event. We also understand that people do not have thousands of dollars to spend on incredible, like, the screen-accurate stuff. So, if you look at this man right here, this is an incredibly basic Imperial kit. It is $50. Not the gun. The gun is a little bit more advanced. But this only a tad. But you can show up in a kit just like this. No one's gonna bat an eye. You're the perfect Imperial soldier. And then there you go. We try to make it so it's accessible to just about anyone. So if you guys are interested, grab a poster. We got QR codes and stuff like that. Perfect. Hope to see you there, man.
You gotta let me plug the Rebel kit. So, like, you get a Rebel kit like this.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta point to you. Yeah, we were just giving them to hand out. So
They're Skirmaster.
we use it quite often. How's it going, sir? Are you a Star Wars fan? Perfect. You come to the right table. I don't know if you've noticed. We're a bit of a Star Wars nerds, just a little bit. So what we do is we're representing Galactic Civil War Airsoft. Yeah, we're going to be at 878 November 1st. Definitely, please do. You know what? Grab a poster, give that to him. That has on the back all of our information. Is it December or September?
Host of Beyond the Galaxy. He's the host of Beyond the Galaxy. So,
Hi. Oh. I apologize.
I said he's the host of Beyond the Galaxy. So he's,
Oh, awesome! Holy shit! Yeah, get him out here. We'll have some fun. We'll make some deals or whatever. Yeah. We're happy to network with more Star Wars fans. Hell yeah. I'll say this is going well. How we doing? Doing good. Talk about Crick Saran fellow. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's a little interesting. I don't know if I like that Crick Saran guy. He's a little eccentric for my taste. He's a little bit loud for my taste. How's it going, sir? You're a Star Wars fan? What? Awesome. None of us are. So, unfortunately, you've come to the wrong table. No, we're representing Galactic Civil War Airsoft. It's a airsoft event we're trying to recreate the Star Wars universe for 2 days straight. We've been doing it for Mark, how many years? Have you been doing this?
Oh man, I don't remember the exact date.
It's been like
3 or 4, almost 5 years, I think, is about where we're at. 5 years, yeah. The group that runs this has been around longer than that. I think we started the Galactic Airsoft Alliance in like 2020, 2019-ish. But it took us a couple years to get everything situated and get our first game. But yeah, it's been about 5 years of game, I do believe. I'm sure somebody in chat will correct me, but right around 4 to 5 years. Yeah.
So the idea is we try to recreate the Star Wars universe for at least 2 days. A lot of the time we try to do ongoing games, so that means when it hits nighttime, 4 a.m., the game's still on. People could be sleeping, but the game's still on. It's a faction-based system, so there's the Rebels, Empire, unaffiliated. Unaffiliated is all your bounty hunters, your scoundrels, all that kind of stuff. And then we also have an in-game economy. The whole idea is that you do quests, missions, battles. If you win a battle, great, you're earning credits. If I tell you, hey, go stick this rebellious like warning, you know, like if I can say, spread this propaganda, I'm gonna give you credits for doing that. Then you can take those credits, spend it on character upgrades, physical items, so like people sell blasters even, armor, all that kind of stuff. It's extremely fun. It's basically just full of Star Wars nerds who want to see Star Wars come to life.
Almost every event we have either this exact build or there's a few others. I don't think we have them, but they'll go in the blaster shop and you'll buy the credits, and you're buying the whole kit and gun to take home. It's not like a rental. Like you can, this is like an event. You could show up with no gun and leave with a gun, and you could show up with no gun and actually do pretty good. If you all over, we've been to Tennessee, Wisconsin, Missouri, Texas. We'll be at 878 in Texas here up north, Dallas. That'll be in November 1st, and then we'll be up in Wisconsin in October 12th and 14th. That one's going to be our big Battlefront event, so very like combat heavy. Our next role play event hasn't really been announced yet. We're working on it behind the scenes, but if you go to our website or join our Discord, that'll get posted once we release that information. It's like I said, the next 2 events, Texas in November, and October is going to be in Wisconsin.
Yeah, you most likely see me there.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, no problem, man. Good meeting you. What's your name? Mark. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice. For sure. I say it's going well. I'm getting hot.
It's hot.
And it's getting a little bit toasty up in here.
Yeah, Mark's sitting like, what'd you say, like 4 layers?
T-shirt. Got a T-shirt. Got my blouse on, and then the officer jacket over it. And this is a Serbian jacket, so it's made for the cold of Russia.
Genuinely, at this point, I wear, other than the jumpsuit, it's underwear. Like, that's it. You know, like, I don't, sometimes I'll wear a swimsuit so I have pockets, but.
You know, I kind of wish I did that now. It is warm, but it is also very humid here. It's very wet.
That's because Houston is almost a swamp.
Yeah,
Almost.
it feels like it. I feel like I can drink the air today.
I feel like it's very thick today, dude. Houston is such a fun area because not only do you feel like you're drowning, but you're also going to die of dehydration during that.
Die, guys. Hydrate or die.
Remember to hydrate, everyone.
Everyone back at home, please. Take a swig of water for all the Imperials that we've lost along the way.
For all the troops fighting right now on the front lines to get more troops.
And then take a swig of water for all the rebels that we completely annihilated.
Oh yeah, that's a victory swig.
Chris says if they say they're not into Star Wars, tell them move along. Move along.
The opposite of what we wanted.
Let's see what's going on here between you two.
Talking about all of the Imperials that I killed, clearly.
I don't like you. Oh, did it fall again?
Imperial Officer Husky is asking who that rebel is that you need to report and identify yourself.
It's okay. We've captured.
He's a cool rebel. He's definitely a rebel, everyone. I promise you, if he says, hey, we're going to attack this garrison at this time, at this day, he is a real rebel. I promise you.
He definitely doesn't wear white armor on the side.
He definitely doesn't have white tighty whities underneath.
The stream is very delayed.
What?
The stream is very
Yeah,
delayed.
it's way less delayed on my phone.
I caught it up over here.
There you go.
You guys like Star Wars? Right?
There we go. It's better.
The Airsoft. Whoa, I completely messed that up. Representing Galactic Civil War Airsoft. It's basically it's a Star Wars event that we try to put on to try to recreate the Star Wars universe for 2 days. Okay. Right? So, the concept is we've got factions. It's during the Galactic Civil War, obviously, so you can be a rebel. You can be an Imperial. You can be unaffiliated, which means like citizen, bounty hunter, Hutt, gang member, whatever you want to be. It's actually it's a pretty cool faction because you get to choose whatever you want to do, right? Okay. The whole idea is that we try to recreate the world, so it's a quest-based system. So if you want to do something like, hey, let's go rob an Imperial transport, guess what? You can go do that, and you'll get paid credits for it. So that we have an in-game economy. You can take those credits and purchase physical items and things like that.
I don't know who Crixrond is. I feel like that's a bad word, and I don't think we should be talking about that.
Discord and the podcast. We're actually doing one live right now, and a little bit of information on what we're about. It's a pretty cool event. I quite enjoy it. I don't know if you can tell. I am out here in Houston. I'm not based here in Houston. I'm from Dallas, so we drove all the way out here to advertise for it. The next one we have is in South Dallas on November 1st at 878. It is a one-day event, and it's half off because it's a one-day event instead of a two-day event. It's pretty cool. If you guys are interested, I'd check it out.
And also, too, costuming, it can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be, but you can go from...
There's also someone doing laser engravings next to us, and goodness gracious, does it smell? I was talking about the laser engraving. It smells.
It smells like steel.
I think that's wood, actually. It's strong.
Yeah. You can keep that.
Oh,
I like
I love
this.
I love it. I love it.
Gorgeous.
That's great.
Seems like you might like aliens of some kind. A little bit? That's true, that's true. But hey, there are still like aliens in Star Wars, and guess what? There's a ton of aliens you'll see at this event. So, oh my god.
Yeah, that's laser engravings. It's cool, but goodness gracious.
Woo! But yeah, so the whole idea is we try to create the Star Wars universe for a day or two. Faction based, so you can join the Rebels, you can join the Imperials, you can be
He does have a pretty cool mask. I am amazed at his ability to wear wool in the heat that is today, because goodness gracious, that cannot be comfortable.
So you will be earning in-game.
I've done a milsim.
It's milsim-like, yes. So the idea is like if I say, hey, I need you to go pick up a kyber crystal for me. I would send you to a spot. You'd walk over, grab whatever it needs. Maybe you shoot someone or two if need be, and then you come back and I'll give you credits. And then you can take those credits and purchase character upgrade or physical items. We've got people who sell armor. We've got people who sell guns for credits, Monopoly money. Yeah. It's pretty sick. Loaner costumes, all that kind of stuff. It's actually super easy to get into. We have our beginner guy around here somewhere. He went to Battlefield.
I think he wants to play. Yeah.
So kits. It's also a budget event. We understand that people don't have $1 billion to spend on Star Wars stuff. These are fairly basic kits. And I know it's black and white. That's just a black jumpsuit, hat, and belt.
That's basically what I'm wearing, but with fur patches. Yeah. And all of this is like Russian military surplus, super cheap if you find it.
Oh yeah, you can find that.
Do you think anyone listening has any cool stories we can share with people if they're interested enough? I mean, I've got a few, but
Well, you don't need some. You can start and you can work your way through. Pretty cool. For sure. Things like whether they make it, but that's really it. Well, one of the cool things as well is we have 2 events. We have one in Wisconsin, in Mouston. That's a little far. But we also have a one-day event that's half off because it's a one-day event in South Dallas. So that's going to be at 878 Airsoft, which is that table over there, on November 1st. So it's a super low committal day. If you just want to try it out for a day and see how it feels, go for it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I need the Empire per day. I mean, join the Rebels per day.
no,
What?
no.
Yeah, I said join the Empire. I mean Rebels.
It failed pro hot.
Oh. Someone's dead. I think it's a good thing, but I don't think the grenade blasts are coming through the mic.
67. Yes, I'm sure.
I mean, we have. I don't think we have other guns.
No. Hydrate or nitrate, please.
They got a fan. Thank God.
I can tell.
They gave the engravings people a fan, so now the smell is being blown away from us. It's nice.
I hand this to you.
It's a cool event, though. It's a cool field.
I think High Grounds is cool. I wish I lived next to it. You know,
Yeah.
It's a cool field.
I mean, if there's anyone in chat who lives here, because we did get a good amount of people from here last time.
Yeah,
You guys are lucky.
yeah, you guys are lucky. And also, why aren't you here? Yeah, why aren't you coming visit us?
You come here to represent with us.
Come say hi.
At least say hi.
You're somewhere under the table in a big hard case.
Oh, okay.
We visible back here? Yeah, we're visible back here. Oh,
It's warm. It's a little toasty.
it's a little thirsty.
Yes. So one of the cool things about, hey, we can show it on stream. It's fun. One of the cool things about DT Plasterworks, right, is that he makes these guns workable. Tracers fit in here. I can unscrew this, put a tracer in this. This works. I just take off this cap, put some batteries in it, and it's an actual red dot. It's pretty sick. I kind of love these things. DT Plasterworks is great. How's it going, man? Star Wars fan? Hell yeah, that's what I want to hear. Sorry, what's up?
I got one of the beers in
Come to this event that we run. Next one's in Texas. Next one's at in South Dallas, so about 4 or 5 hours from here. It's actually at 878 Airsoft. There's that table over there. So that whole idea, I assume, since you have a lightsaber and things like that, that you've watched quite a bit of Star Wars. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I got busy.
I was about to say, what are you?
I was busy with college.
Hey, turn it. Wow. I like the kit. That's cool. You might need to give him the spiel. He looks like somebody who likes to build kits. Oh yeah, that's really. Hold on, I gotta give us another twirl for the camera here. You want to do another twirl? Yeah, yeah, that's a sick kit. No, that's awesome. Oh, let's see if I can set this up. Ah, where'd it go? Sorry, give me a quick second. What's up? So let's do it. Oh, are you with the table? Nice. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. What's up? Huh? You want to do a collab? I mean, yeah. Oh, phone number? You want number or? I'm not sure. One more time. I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
What happened?
Okay. What's up?
We closed out the stream.
Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're still on.
We're still live though. Yeah. Because OBS is still going, so.
Yeah. Husky says, tell more people about Crix Haran.
So there's this scumbag called Chris Haran.
Right?
Cricket. Oh, sorry. Cricket Harold is his name. Cool guy, red jacket, pirate captain of some kind. If you see him, shoot him for it. No, actually, the official Imperial reports is that Chris Haran is not. Wait, not on our shit list. No, Mark. No, Crix I think is still. Well, I wasn't Imperial for the last event, so I don't know. But I don't remember us having a problem. We were at least neutral. Yeah. But yeah, please calm down. I think you'll enjoy it. Like, you seem like a guy who's like. He said he'd go Imperial. I'm just saying, we're doing good work here for the Empire. I don't even want to touch you. No, appreciate it. Huh? Like one of the guy with the long nose, or like specifically.
Yeah.
Do it. Why not? It actually might be a pretty simple kit to set up because it's black robes and a face mask, right? So that actually might not be too bad. Like I've seen. I mean, there's actually a lot of like super simple kits you can put together for like cheap. Like super cheap. I had my friend. Our first one went to Rips and bought $20 worth of old clothes and went as an unaffiliated, and he looked awesome. Moment. I will hold this. Well, you'll be happy to know that the Discord is full of people with 3D printers. I myself have 4 or 5. I say 4 or 5 because one of them is broken. But we have a ton of people who are who have 3D printers and are willing to help kind of build that stuff. We also have an armor. We actually have a guy who vacuum forms armor and sells them for credits.
I will be right back.
Yeah. So sells them for credits, not money, credits. I think that you can contact him outside the game and be like, hey, can you vacuum for me some stuff? But he sells them super cheap. He's actually really awesome. So you can start like at the most basic kit and then literally build a full kit at an end of, by the end of an event. Uh-huh.
Over time, like slowly.
Degrades. That's a cool idea. Actually, we do have a guy who has Imperial, like an Imperial tank armor, Imperial tanker helmet and Imperial tanker armor, and he has it painted in Rebel colors because he's a defector from the Empire. It's pretty cool. Actually, he's our armor. So. Hey, you know, it's a story as old as time, and it would. So I think that's a perfect thing to do. If you're ever in the market for like, if you want to be a stormtrooper really bad, there's the two trooper kits I always recommend. Well, there's 3 trooper kits I can recommend. You can either be a mud trooper. You've seen Solo. Mud troopers are pretty cool. They're one of the most basic kits that you can put together. They have a lot of soft parts, so it starts getting a little complicated to source those things. Scout Trooper is super cool for visibility. You can see everything, and you're the most like classic out of them, other than a full TK Trooper.
Really one of the most practical armored kits.
Surprisingly,
you can do.
yeah.
And you got like the motorcycle goggle size viewport. The armor is like as unrestricting as it can really get. I don't really think anything else that could not be as restricting.
Yeah, the only thing is like the biggest problem is like keeping all of it on you at one time. But there's like a bunch of people are scouts at this point. There's a billion people with different tips and ways to like get it all on top of you. So yeah, I think like the only problem that I'm having with my kit is like my belt's a little loose, so it's like sitting on my hips.
Yeah, I've got my belt good. My knees are what give me problems.
Really?
Yeah, the knee pads. Knee pads. They universal rule of knee pads is 5 minutes into wearing them, they become ankle pads. So yeah, finding a way to get those attached. I think I'm gonna put a snap in my pants. That's smart.
That's the one reason I don't have knee pads already. That's why I did all holes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, they like to become ankle protectors real quick.
Yeah, I think the first event I did, they became ankle.
Yeah. Yeah, and the real good thing is, like, other than the knee pads, there's really no leg armor with scouts, and that's what kills you. Anything that goes over your thighs or your shins, your motion is severely limited.
There's one other kit that I recommend people. I don't see a lot of them. It's because of the visibility of the helmet. It's not great. Imperial Pilot, really easy. This helmet, all you need, jump suit, chest armor, back armor. Technically, you don't need back armor if you really want to go that route. I always encourage back armor. But chest, back, helmet, belt, done. And now you're a stormtrooper.
yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I love the Imperial Army kit. You can show them that.
I do. So we have Imperial Army.
Can you go ahead and take that? Yeah. It's got information on the back about our website and our Discord and a bunch of other basic information. So we have a rebel officer here that says that all Imperials are boy kissers. What's your opinion on that?
We definitely kiss each other in the dead of night, but we always check if that we're in full white first. And
Patriotic boy kiss.
Exactly. And we always check. We always ask if they're rebels first. You know.
Yeah, we heard rebels won't kiss boys, so there's that.
Actually, can I make a correction? I just realized I don't like the word boys. That's a weird.
Yeah. Trooper.
Sorry, I kiss men.
Big hairy ones. Yeah.
Actually, the last one might have been a Wookiee.
Wookiee, yeah. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Especially with these outer rim areas.
all troopers are so big and burly like a Wookiee that sometimes it gets hard to tell. Oh, another spiel. Okay, hold on. Okay. We're here representing the Black Civil War Airsoft. It's basically a Star Wars event that we try to recreate Star Wars for 2 days to 1 day, depending on the event. We have 2 events going on right now. We have one in Wisconsin, which is a Battlefront event, which is a little bit more war focused, so a lot more like battle on battle. And then we have another one happening here in Texas, in South Dallas, at 878 Airsoft. There's actually a table for their field right over there. Actually, it's on the edge over there. Basically, our whole thing is that we do it during Black Civil War. So you can choose your faction. You can be Rebels, Imperials, or unaffiliated. Unaffiliated, you can be Bounty Hunter, Mandalorian, Scoundrel, all that kind of stuff. It's actually a really cool faction because unlike the Imperials and Rebels where you usually are like sorted into squads and you get orders and things like that, unaffiliated, you're left to your own. Yeah. Unaffiliated, you're left to your own devices. You want to do work, you got to go talk to people, you got to go talk to NPCs. We have a shit ton of NPCs and storefronts and things like that. Big thing is that we center our entire thing around credits. So we have an in-game economy where you earn credits for the quests and missions that you do. You do a job for somebody, guess what? You're earning credits. When you sign up, when you get a ticket, you get a starting credit amount, and then it just grows from there. You can take those credits, purchase in-character upgrades. So, for instance, there's a class system, so you can be an assault, you can buy more grenade, so you can have more grenades on you and things like that. But you can also buy physical stuff. So the community is extremely passionate, and they'll just build things and sell it for what's essentially monopoly money. So, like, this blaster, I've seen that on the racks before, someone selling that for literally, it's a working airsoft gun. And they'll just sell it to somebody for, again, credits. We'll sell armor, we'll sell jewelry, clothes. Actually, we have a guy who does rebel clothing, so that you can just look a little bit more swarzy. Because the whole point is that we want it to feel as in-universe as possible. We try to make it as, like, immersive as possible. And we also understand that not everyone has $1,000 to put to like the most immaculate cannon-sized kit. So we also understand it's a budget event. If you look here and on the back of those are some extremely basic kits. They're super cheap to build. There's an example. His stuff is basically under $50. I think which is a custom thing. But you can make an Imperial kit, you can make a Rebel kit for under $100, under $50 if you really try hard enough. I had a friend do unaffiliated.
This Rebel kit here, with off-the-shelf, like, dark brown pants and things like that, and everything like that.
Yeah. And, again, the cool thing is that the community is so welcome to, like, help you guys out. If you want to build a blaster for cheap, also, airsoft guns don't matter. We say, like, hey, if you have, like, M-lock rails, maybe try to, like, wrap them in a cloth or something to make it like, look a little bit more Star Wars-y. But, like, in the end, we're not going to force you guys to have, like, a cannon-looking weapon. If you bring an M4 and you just, like, wrap a cloth around it, cool. You're done. You have a Star Wars weapon.
Yeah, just something to break up that modern silhouette.
So again, you can be creative. I had my friend, one of his first events, he went as an unaffiliated player. So he went as a random scoundrel. What he did is he went to a thrift store, bought a bunch of old-looking clothes, and for like $20, he
Rain Cloud's in the chat.
incredible, like, good-looking smuggler kit. So like it's pretty easy to get.
Your Lord should have came, nerd.
November 1st. Here.
Come on down to Texas, Rain Cloud. We're waiting for you here.
It's super non-committal. It's a Saturday. And hopefully it'll be cold because it's snowback. But yeah. Well then, this is your chance. It's genuinely join the Discord or look at the website. The Discord has like over 600 people. And again, all of them are super friendly.
Is it real crunchy?
They are fully willing to help you out with whatever you guys want to do.
What I said, Rain Cloud, Because if you want lore, you got to bring your butt down to Texas and come talk about it. We'll be here waiting for you. Start driving right now.
You know what? Speaking of lore, do you guys know what that is? Because I'm not sure. I've never.
I think that's the thing Grogu ate, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it might be.
I think that's the
I
thing
don't
Grogu
know.
ate. It grew up.
It grew up. What do you mean it grew up? Did it grow up in Grogu's tummy?
It's a family-friendly event. We're not going to talk about how that happened, all right?
All right.
How's our camera frame? Are we back in? Yeah, we're good.
Back in frame.
I'll let you have your audio job back.
Did this the Camp Tono not work?
That was one of my unaffiliated games.
So you don't heat up your controls there. Good view. Good view. We get to see the true heroes of today in their full glory right now. Hey, are you willing for an interview?
I'd love to.
All right, perfect. So first question. What was like the craziest mission you've ever been on?
The craziest mission I've ever been on. Well, there was this one time where I was told to go. I was told to go on R&R, and I felt pretty sad about that because obviously at Imperial, and I always like to do my job. She's pointing. She's pointing. You should come join our Star Wars event. You should come join our Star Wars event. Holy shit! Well, we don't usually do Jedi, but you should still join the Star Wars event. Give you an interview. So this one time, guys, where I was told to go on R&R, and unfortunately, again, as an Imperial, I like to do my job, so R&R was pretty torturous for me. We went to the bar, and I saw the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. There was this little furry Ewok sitting across the bar from me, and let me tell you, it looked at me with... I saw death in its eyes. I get teary-eyed just talking about it actually right now.
Yeah, it's very emotional. But hey, if it makes you feel better, you've got fans in the chat right now, right? Rank Club?
It's
Rank
really
Club
hot in here, so I definitely need fans.
All right, we're taking this away from you. Yeah, Rank Club's
How's it going, sir? That looks like a rebel kid. You're rebel. You're ready. Join the Airsoft event. We're here representing Galactic Civil War. It's a Star Wars Airsoft event that we put on that we try to recreate the Star Wars universe. So we have a ton of factions. We've got Rebels, Empire, and Unaffiliated. So that's Bounty Hunters, Scoundrel. So we do it across the country. But we have one in Wisconsin that's about to happen, and another one that's a one-day event in Texas in South Dallas. That's November 1st. Yes. Grab one of those. That has all this on the back. It's got all our information and a little bit about what we do. You literally have like a Rebel or an unaffiliated kid right now. You could add a vest. You don't. No, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever. Join the Empire too. You can join the Empire. You would not hurt my feelings if you joined the Empire. But yeah, the only reason I pointed out is a lot of people always ask me like, well, I want to do this event, but I don't have $1,000 to spend on a stormtrooper. We also understand it's a budget event, so like we have basic kits for every faction that are less than $50. So like this, that's perfect for a super beginner rebel kit. Add a vest and you're perfect. If you wanted to go. We don't do lightsabers. So that's another question we always get is Jedis. Where are they? We try to replicate the Star Wars universe, so the idea is we try to make every person like an everyman. And Jedis are supposed to be rare, right? So Jedis are usually only relegated to NPC like story events. So sometimes we will have somebody like we've had supposedly we've had Jedis on the field before. Spitting.
Yes, that is actually the Dax Theron, our Imperial hero from GCW.
That's me.
Oh yeah, we could have told him to buy the best in game. Huh? We could have told him he could buy the best in game. Oh shit.
He's got it. He's got it. We've got it. Say the same spiel over and over again, but I'm gonna die doing it.
I'm gonna drive you crazy.
Nah. Nah.
Use your
Oh, you're good. We're all sweating.
Wait, yeah.
How's it going, man? You interested in Star Wars? You can take one of those, but by the way, you can keep it if you want. It's okay. He's too tall to be a scout trooper.
He could be a really good scout trooper.
He could be a really good scout trooper. Be like, hey, describe to me what time to go there.
So it might be a scout trooper who can actually see stuff.
That's true.
Where's the Dax Theron Pizak card?
I agree. Where is
We should have brought the Pizak cards.
I didn't want to because I only have 3 of them.
Okay.
And I kind of like them as instead of like enticing newer players with them, I kind of like them as a fun little like when you start in the game, suddenly you'll start seeing people trade it because like that's how it was for me. I didn't know what they were like until like Athens started trading them. And I was like, what the hell are those? How do I earn those? And let me tell you, that was a motivator to get Hero. Like the fact that he had his face on a Pazak card, I was like, oh god.
That's cool. I want them though. I want to collect them.
Holy shit! That's what we do.
Not like from scratch, you know.
Wait, really? Like fully?
Full body 3D. I told him if he could make an E11 3D printed model, he would come down.
Genuinely. Holy, bring him back here. Bring him back here. We need him here.
So, Raincloud said he was going to reward you with a hug and, was it juice? Yes, juice. How do you feel about that for your efforts here
Wait,
today?
he said a hug and
juice?
oh, juice. Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm so thirsty right now.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Dax Theron is thirsty. This is an invitation to the people in chat.
I wish you got to be in
Yeah, you know what? Approach me on the field at any time and just deliver me juice. I'm not wearing it right now, but the scouts always have backpacks, and it's pretty empty right now. So
That's true.
if you load that up with juice boxes, I'll be happy.
That's true. We might send people on side quests. I think Athens is saying to send people on side quests.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're at that point yet. I don't know if people are interested in side quests right now.
Yeah.
People are usually pretty like in and out right now. They're kind of passing by.
Yeah. It's a little. I don't know.
Next guy that's super invested, I'll give him some credits. I'll say, hey, go do this. I'll say deliver like a sticker for me or something. Give him a taste of GCW, you know.
They don't need to know we got water bottles here. We can just ask them to grab us.
That's fucked up. That's messed up. Hey,
That just proves our worth to the Empire.
how's it going, guys? Star Wars fans? I assume, maybe a little bit.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. Well, a long time ago in a galaxy. Hey, we represent the long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So, What we do is we run a event called Galactic Civil War Airsoft. The whole point is we're trying to replicate that Galactic Civil War, the original trilogy universe. So what we do is we use Airsoft as a tool, kind of as a like, hey, we want stakes, right? If I get into a standoff with a dirty rebel like this, I want one of us to actually have the threat of getting shot, right? So the idea is that it is a faction-based stuff. We've got rebels, we've got empire, and we've got unaffiliated. Unaffiliated is all your bounty hunters, scoundrels, all that kind of stuff, gangsters, so you can be hunts and things like that. The cool thing is that it's all mission-based. So again, we try to make this as an immersive experience. So when you go in, so for instance, if you go as an unaffiliated player, you don't get told what to do. You're basically let on onto the field, and it's like, cool, great, experience the world. We've got NPCs, we've got shop owners, things like that. And what they'll do is, if you talk around, maybe you'll find a job or two, and they'll send you on that job, and you'll earn credits. Okay. We have an in-game economy. Those credits can then be spent on character upgrades or physical items. We've got an armor who sells actual armor.
You guys can't see it right now, but Mark is stripping.
We have people who sell rebel clothes. We have
You're missing out.
that blaster actually is from a shop. You know, like they'll sell that fully to you, and you get to take it home. It's not like a rental. Like I get back at the end of the day. It's super fun. Again, the whole idea is all these people come together because they're just passionate. They want to see that Star Wars universe like be as immersive as possible. Now, I can tell what you're thinking. This is really cool, but how much money do I have to spend on like a costume for this? That's probably pretty expensive. And you're right, my costume is extremely expensive. But we also understand that not everyone has the money to buy a like in-universe like looking the part. This is a budget event, so you can spend budget Imperium. We've got simple kits that are less than $50 on like Amazon. We have a Discord of full people that will link you a billion different links of like, hey, you want to do this kit for cheap? Do this, do that, do this. It's pretty cool.
This wasn't super. Right. $10 t-shirt from Amazon, you know?
For two events. We've got a Battlefront event up in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I keep saying down in Wisconsin, and he keeps correcting. We have one in Wisconsin. That's Battlefront. That's a little bit more war focused, so it's a little bit more on the airsoft side than the RP side. And then we have a one-day event here in Texas at South Dallas at 878 Airsoft. That field table over there is actually advertising the field. It's in November 1st. It's half off because it's a one-day event, and it's supposed to be very RP focused. Okay. So, again, you guys should come down. It's super close. It's about like, are you guys based in Houston? Yeah. It's about 4 or 5 hours away. Okay. We drove from Dallas, basically, to come here to advertise. So, if you... Dirty Rebels from College Station. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you want, you can grab one of those. On the back is a ton of our information. We've got our website, Discord, which is kind of like the thing where a bunch of us get together and talk, and we have chats and stuff. And then we have a podcast that we're actually running live right now for more information. And again, more information on what we do and kind of kits and stuff. So for sure, yeah. Hope to see you guys there. Yeah, we're still doing it. We're still going strong. Actually, it's gotten much bigger since then. At that time, I think we were advertising and we were trying to get to 200. I think we were trying to get over the 160 mark at that point. And we were like, hopefully we get to 200. We're just about at 200 players right now. I agree. You should definitely come down. The next one's in Texas.
I think I'm here from Oklahoma, but
Oh, wow. Yeah.
it's in South Dallas, so it's not 10.
I think in South Dallas it's like 3 or 4 hours. Well, it depends on where you're in Oklahoma.
There's
But
also one in Wisconsin, which is closer. Oklahoma's closer than here is.
yeah.
It's
So
further ways.
we have a Battlefront event in Wisconsin, which is a little bit more war focused. And then we have a event here in Texas, in South Dallas, at actually 878 Airsoft, the table that's over there. That field, we're running a planetary garrison event, which is one day, and it is half off because it's one day. So it's going to be super fun. It's very RP focused. So you should, again, if you've seen us before and you were at all interested, you should come. Do it. Also, well, if you're thinking about coming, we are selling tickets right now. If you buy a ticket today with us, we can give you 100 extra credits on sign up. For sure. No. You'd have to ask Chris about that. I don't want to comment on like stuff like that, but I'm sure if you talked to Chris and said, "Hey, can I get 100 credits extra?" The fact that you drove out to Houston, how's it going, man?
So for Texas Montana Garrison. Cool. Thank you, Chris, for that, by the way. We appreciate it.
We got Chris in the chat saying that the Texas event tickets are up.
Yes, I'm trying. So, unfortunately, I every time I say like, "Hey, you can buy tickets now," I see their eyes glaze over, which is kind of fair. I also don't like. I don't think most people want to be advertised to in like a "Hey, buy now," you know. So if they seem really interested, I'm trying to push the tickets to buy now, like today. But if I don't get that vibe, I try to be like, "Hey, just check out our website and stuff like that." Try to at least get them in the ball rolling. Because I completely there's like that bouncing point, right, of where you can be like, "Look at this cool event," and it's like, also you should buy right now, please buy a ticket for our event. Exactly. And also, I completely understand at a certain point people being like, "Do I want to buy a ticket for something many months in the future where I don't know where I'll be?" You know, especially because like a lot of the people who have been walking around are college kids that are like, "Oh, we're busy with college." Yeah, and like that's always a weird spot to be in when you're buying a ticket because you never know what finals are going to look like at what season. Where are we going to Boston?
Boston. Stole my fucking date. It's actually true, but it wasn't your fault.
We're going to.
Usually we're there in the spring. Yeah. I asked Chris October, and I emailed Chris October, and I told Chris October, and then he goes, "Oh yeah." It's like that's like an email. Like, Brony, it was in October, but it's okay. It's gonna work out better for us.
Hey, we have another event in September in Wisconsin.
October. In Boston. Usually one day, and you switched your vibe, right?
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
They rotate.
There, I think so. From what
I didn't know that.
from what I understand, I think. Hey, Mark, it's been confirmed.
Yes, you're confirmed, October.
It's been confirmed that
October 11th.
next.
Ah,
Okay, I'm not
some
saying-
secret conversations. It seems. I think.
Everyone's gonna be like, "I can't wait to go to this event."
Can't get a person.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
I know you more than you think.
I can't hit for sure.
I'm over here nailing the data already.
Hold this for a second. Woo!
No, it didn't work out.
I need agua. No, it's water for in Spanish. We are also an educational podcast here.
That's all we have for the next one so far.
It's just one.
There may be more.
Thank you, Rank Cloud, again for your hard work
I don't know
and
exactly.
dedication to this event.
The worst thing I can do is like say something about something. Let's do it. Empire.
And of course, to you viewers at home, don't forget, drink water. Stay healthy.
What's
Blast him.
I don't have my helmet on. I can't respawn. I can't respawn. Now, listen. All this stuff, take it, throw a kit on it, come to our event. This is what this is all about. Galactic Civil War.
Oh, it's
Have you seen us before? Oh, perfect. I'll give you the spiel. All right. So, you'll show up. This is how we do advertising, guys. Okay. So, we're representing Galactic Civil War Airsoft. It is a event that we're trying to recreate Star Wars in real world during the Civil War, right? So you got 3 factions: Rebels, Imperials, and unaffiliated. Unaffiliated can be bounty hunters, gangsters, Hutts, Pikes, or scoundrels. You could be like a Han Solo type. You could be a Wookiee. I don't know. Huh?
A guy who would be perfect for a Wookiee.
Yeah, perfect. Bring him. So the idea is that you get into one of these factions and you'll do quests and missions to earn credits. Credits are in currency. That can be traded in for character upgrades, but also physical items. So for instance, we sold guns fully for credits. So basically you get to take a gun home, a working gun, for, again, it's essentially fake money. Right? Then we have armors. We have people who sell rebel clothing. We have people who sell jewelry and different like Star Wars items. We have droids. We sell droids. That's a whole. I can't believe I ran the droid shop last time. Oh yeah, I can't believe I haven't been telling people we sell droids.
I should have brought my coin.
Yeah. So the cool thing. Whoa! I need to arm wrestle that frog. So that's really funny out of context without people seeing the frog.
They saw the frog earlier.
Oh, cool. But basically, the idea is like we're trying to make it as immersive as possible. So when you enter GCW, you get to choose what role you're gonna be, and then we're gonna treat you like that role. So if you join the Imperials, you're gonna be sorted into a squad, and then you're gonna be given cycling missions. Sometimes you'll be going on a secret mission to like gather rebel plans or something like that. Or sometimes you'll be guarding the base. Sometimes you'll have to do patrols. Sometimes you'll be asking people for chain codes, things like that. It's super, super fun. Here's the thing. You get the idea. Okay, what faction would you be if you were to go?
I'm doing like stars from Resident Evil, and like instead of like stars being like a like in Resident Evil, it's like a bounty hunter type thing or something,
You could easily convert it You could easily convert something to being a bounty hunter. It can be any flavor you want. Obviously, we have some guidelines because it has to look Star Warsy. Honestly, building a kit kind of easy, right? You can buy it for super cheap. Can you show the Imperial, the Army Trooper? So we have a ton of people who Army Trooper, super basic.
Basic Army Trooper.
Yeah. We have even more basic kits that are less than $50, right? This kit, other than like this custom vest, which is super cool, is about, what, $50?
Yeah.
So Rebels are super easy to build for because it's just like mixed stuff. Unaffiliated is even easier because you can basically look like whatever you want. Yeah, so that also has some of our basic kits on there. The next one is in Texas. The next one is in South Dallas, so about 4 hours away from here at 878 Airsoft. Actually, the table over there that's advertising that's the It's in November 1st. It's a 1 day.
It's gonna be. It's a what? Yeah, like you say.
Spend money on.
I'll let him talk. Yeah, and did you hear that? 1 day event. It's half off tickets than usual. We have another one. I forgot what the other one is as well, but that one's going to be in Wisconsin. That one's a full 2 day. That one's going to be like a more kind of war-focused one. We call those the Battlefront events, so it's more of like a traditional game with 2 sides, but it's still very, everyone's got costumes. You still have the story moments. So. Yeah.
But yeah, so the idea is like we understand that people don't
Welcome back, Rain Club.
have to build a full like yeah. But if you want to go Empire, black jumpsuit, hat, belt, perfect. Rebel, mix Earth colors as long as they're not the same. The only thing we ask is no camo, because camo is a very Earth thing, and so that's the only thing we ask. This is like the only type of camo that we.
This is spray painted camo. Based off of the spray painted camo in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, they have the Endor like camo thing, but that is the only camo we have ever been okay with. There's so many. Yeah, if you want to just like Jala, I mean, everyone has been something, you know. And again, it's super easy to make a kit. Be as creative as you want.
We have a fan favorite at the event, Betty, who is a gonk droid. Yeah. So someone fully dedicated, just in a full gonk droid suit. They walk around, but they have like, it's a really clever suit. I haven't seen the inside, but it's got like shelves, I think, in the inside, and they have an actual like class for droids. So what they can do is they can take like ammunition and refill them on the battlefield. They can walk. They have a soundboard too on it. Actually, it's really cool. Oh yeah, the droid does have snacks.
And definitely come to one of the events. You have our information. We are selling tickets right now. So if you want to circle back around and buy a ticket today, I think we give people 100 credits for signing up today. Obviously, no pressure.
100 extra, okay.
Which is good. It's pretty good. So it depends. It depends. So this is gonna be insanely expensive. I think I've only seen like a couple of rifles at the event. So most of that, but those I think I haven't bought a gun in a long time with credits. Hey Mark, do you know at all the prices for like a gun?
An AAP? Like,
What a credit amount would be for a blaster?
oh, like at the blaster shop? Last price I remember is like 1,700. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone up a little bit.
I was gonna say 3,000 is probably like.
It even hits our pretend economies.
When you have events where you can stack, when you can keep your credits collecting, you get a ton of people who are like, well, I can't buy a blaster now, but as soon as the event opens up, I'm running to the blaster shop to buy one. So, gun-wise, from what I can tell,
But hey, I don't know if you heard that, guys. If you're willing to drive down 4 to 5 hours or wherever you are from Texas, you can get an extra 100 credits for signing up with us here. Come by, say hi. Why not?
well, 100. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of class systems and things like that. So we have assault, medic, heavy, operative, recon. Yeah. Basically, think about it. Quite obvious. Those are, but Mark had them, so I'll take a sticker as well. Have fun with them. We have so many. Oh,
Any idea how rich I am?
I know, I can tell. Oh my god.
The whole stack of that feels.
Those are beautiful. I don't know if the camera's picking those up. Mark, do you wanna give a beautiful view of those to the camera? Past Peter Imperial credits. Look at those beauties. Look at those beauties. Hold on, I was a little early. Look at those beauties. Ah, beautiful. They shine. They make a nice clink. They're very nice.
Feel how wealthy this feels.
Feel how wealthy you feel. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, I get it.
It's like over a pound.
That's nice. That does make me.
So when you sent me the two, literally, because you had it in the little baggie, when I found it, I was like, I immediately started shaking it to get like that. Oh my god! Yeah,
They're heavy. They are heavy.
The monkey brain's like shiny, heavy. I must have.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I should have bought more from you.
I was only selling 4 of them. Only selling 4. The rest of those are going to be earned. So what I'll do is every bar I buy, I'll sell 4 credits. Because I can make about 12 credits at each bar. And 4 credits is about even with what a bar costs. Because pewter, it's not cheap metal.
No.
It's technically like in the top 5 or top 10 of like values for metal. And it's not super easy to find anymore. Used to be able to go to like thrift stores and just find pewter everything. But yeah, pewter's not easy to find, and also clean pewter because you find.
Someone stole our chairs.
Someone did so.
So we have 2 chairs back
I've
here.
got 3 chairs in the car.
Oh, they have so many chairs here.
Okay.
We just had some here.
Well, we don't know where they put them. I think they're gone. It's just hard to fit.
Reduced to atoms.
Yeah, I mean, we could push the table forward a little bit, but yeah, I don't know.
Someone take this from me. I'm gonna drop these.
It's gonna make
They're
great
beautiful, though. They're beautiful.
toys. And you can put some work into these and get them kind of in the behind the scenes moment. You can put some work into these and get them way shinier. I only put enough work into them to make them look like circulated. And then I distress them a little bit with some like black and brown paint, which is real subtle. You can almost not tell.
Laundered credits.
Yeah. But you can make these, if you take a good sandpaper to them and get rid of that texture, you can make these things look fresh off the
How much did
mint.
you say the value is now?
Like for credit?
Yeah,
Credit value?
credit value?
I have no clue. I'm gonna let the community come up with that.
Cool.
Like if you wanna like drop that on the table while you're playing cards and see like what you wanna,
What people will go for it?
yeah, we'll see.
I think it should be 5,000. Add a 0 to the plastic card.
I think 5,000 sounds fair. What do you guys think? Frank Cloud?
Rain Cloud?
Frank Cloud?
Well, does Rain Cloud make the? I don't. He doesn't set that. Rain Cloud story guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think he gets the power to do this, because he's the story guy.
A little cheap. I think these are worth more than 1,000. He says 5,000.
I think 5,000 per.
He's currently the biggest stockholder in Imperial minted credits right now.
Technically not anymore. I distributed my wealth. He's got at least one of them.
You got one of
I
them?
do have one.
I bought two because I was like, I'm gonna give Eddie one of them. So.
I wish I bought one, but I don't know.
I have one left. 15.
What? I don't know about 1 million. That's a bit too much power.
Are we about to have a live podcast deal of Mark's?
I don't have it stamped with the sold, like this, because I stamp them different when they're sold.
It's pretty cool.
But
Oh, so you
so you'd be buying them for 20.
get unmarked bills.
He's got to get that unmarked, illegal, illicit Imperial credit.
Listen, he's getting $5 over. Somebody give him 100 extra credits.
There we go.
Wow. How about that, guys? Live business deal right there. Those are great, though. I like them. They're great. They're awesome.
My girlfriend is tired of hearing about pewter.
I can't imagine.
I'm obsessed with these things, and
nice.
my woman is tired of hearing about me obsessing over pewter. But pewter's cool because the melt point of pewter is lower than the flash point of wood, so you can use wood molds.
Oh, okay.
So I use MDF molds on these, and the material cost is like, I think it's like $15 a material can make like 4 molds. The molds only last about 10 or 12 castings.
Cheap molds.
Yeah, better than like a $50 tub of rubber that you have to use that only lasts a few more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's one of the only metals you can do that with. It's actually like doesn't melt in your hand.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's heavy, so that's a good bonus. Pewter is one on the heavier side of metals. It's close to lead.
You guys can't feel it, but it feels like the most official credits I've ever held in my
I
life.
mean, this is about a pound. It's almost a pound. If I had all the 4 others that I got rid of to fund this little project, it would be a little over a pound of metal.
Actually pretty cheap.
We will look at the economy.
If you want some information, we've got a card that has a little bit of our information on the back. Take a sticker. We have
What do you
some-
say?
Franklin's saying that his friends and family are tired of hearing, and coworkers are tired of hearing about GCW,
Yeah.
which is fair.
I
My fiance, that I feel like she hasn't said anything, but every time I start talking about GCW, I see her eyes glaze over just a little bit.
The rest of them will be question wars.
funny.
Like bling. I'm making a hollow table game. It's going to be the primary way people do it. Yes, I'm going to make them.
But that's exciting news, huh? Getting
Now
some
5,000 sounds like what everybody agrees that these are worth. So I want to go with what the community thinks they're worth.
Sorry, Rain Cloud, it's official now. Sorry, Chris, also. Yeah.
since you have one of the purchased ones. Get you one of your Imperial Mint tickets.
Oh,
Sent them with each one.
I see. Cool.
It's the Star Wars group.
We're getting a good bit of pull, but someone did put up a nice wall kind of blocking us from a head-on direction. But we did set up our banner nice and high, so we're the only banner flying up here of our stuff. So we're actually
Still like that.
we got disco lights too under here. Yeah, you can kind of see it above Daniel's head. Sorry, Dax Theron's head.
Physical stuff or character. So like these, I've seen them sold.
Thank you, Ray. God, we love you.
Oh yeah, I knew you signed up. My water bottle right there. Yeah, that metal top thing. I found these at Walmart,
Oh,
and I'm gonna decal it up a bit.
yeah, I was gonna say, just slap a.
I'm gonna put in a cog up here, and then something in like Arabesh around it. I think it'll be. I don't know. It takes about a water bottle.
See, so there's a little bit more behind the scenes here. I don't think you can see it. No, Dax Theron's covering it up. Oh.
There are some rules
I'll
around
steal
that,
that real
like,
quick.
putting like one of those
Thing.
huge
Imperial cog up
HPA
there,
drum mags and stuff. Like,
Arabish
and there's
around
rules
this
on like
thing.
ammo
I think we'll look
capacity, but as long as
quite swarzy. I'll show him off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like I think they're either $1 or $2. They're on an
Oh my
end cap
God.
at Walmart.
Oh, I might buy one to make one.
I was gonna buy a handful of them. I was like, I'm gonna buy one, design it, and see if it's worth doing.
We had one. We bought one from, I think from you. I don't
The one with the
remember.
metal bottom.
The one with the metal bottom, similar to that.
It says like Hydro Flask on it. Narvish. That's not me. That was I think it was Recklin. I think Recklin made
cool.
those
I disappeared.
because he was selling them in his shop. I bought one too, and I left it in my car, so it's all warped.
I don't know where ours went. It disappeared. I was using it as my go-to running water bottle, and it just disappeared. I don't know where that's went.
Got a handful of things that have just kind of disappeared. Probably my fault. Not gonna make it sound like it's somebody else's fault. I probably lost it.
How much GCW stuff we have at the house, I'm not surprised that things go missing sometimes.
Yeah, especially when you got more than one guy in a car.
Yeah.
Gear gets mixed up.
There you go.
I was starting to get
Get the tickets. Get 100 extra credits.
the custom ones for the 313. They're a modification of the 501st engineer patches. And we do different color bands for the different bands. The white is orange and red drops.
You guys are kind of like the perfect like demographic for like, because we're always looking for people who are like really like into it, you know, like you can always have someone's like, I watch the movies, I like them and things like that, but if you're passionate about that universe and things like that, we love to have people join our Discord. We have like 600 people, 600 plus people on there, and they're happy to help you do literally anything you want. We've got crazy stuff built there. We've got like full droids built there. We've got aliens. We've got several stormtroopers and things like that. It's awesome. For sure, for sure. For sure, please do. Have a good one, you guys. Oh. You pick. Imperials? Good man, you good man.
There you go. Another one of Imperial, yep.
We like this. Yeah. I think we need to bring back the Imperial bonus. Really thought the Imperial bonus was really nice. You know, the Imperial enlistment bonus.
I thought the Imperial bonus was kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Well, because it kind of felt like the real thing. Like, you know, every military's like, hey, listen.
Look what we got.
You want a Mustang? Told you we'd give you a $10,000.
I believe you, Frank Claude. Frank Claude was saying that he's still unpacking from Echo's result.
I mean, I am too a little bit.
Yeah, we still kind of are
I still
too.
have camping gear that's still packed into one bag.
I came home with a box of other people's crap from Echo's Resolve. Or no, Ambition's Toll. Ambition's Toll is what I came home with a box of crap from Ambition's Toll. Yeah, and then my belt ended up with you.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Picture.
Oh, shit.
It was inside the scout belt.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
750 people. That's a lot. So, upgraded 750 people about in the Discord.
Saying the wrong number this entire time?
You're making us look bad, man.
I swear we have more than that.
You're supposed to be a hero, man.
God, I'm supposed to be a hero. Oh, what can we do? Okay. No, I'm not gonna say. I was about to say, like, hey, if I get another wrong, revoke it. I just got it. Please don't.
So I know, actually,
What? Oh yeah, that's all planning stages. All the stuff that's in the Patreon chat. Yeah, that's pretty early planning for all the advanced hero rules. Yeah, if you guys have a few extra dollars to throw to the event to help us in future events, you get access to exclusive chats in the Discord where the staff chats with our patrons about ideas for rules and other things that go on in the event. It's just a little way that we can kind of bring our community into the process. But yeah, it looks like our official member count for the Discord is 757, the exact number.
Perfect. What do you cosplay? Mandalorian. You're perfect. Oh my God. Join our event. Hold the mic.
3 years ago.
Perfect.
Both of it 2 years ago.
So what you should do, take that kit, bring it to an Airsoft event. We're currently advertising for Galactic Civil War. It's an Airsoft event that we've been doing for many years now. What, 4 years now, basically? And we have an event coming to, where are you guys based now? Are you based around here in Texas? Houston? We have an event down in South Dallas, November 1st. It's a one-day event, and it's a full Star Wars RP event. So the idea is that we use Airsoft as a tool, because again, if I point my gun at this rebel scum over here, I want him to feel like he's going to get shot, right? So the idea is that it's during the Galactic Civil War, which means that we have 3 factions: Rebels, Empire, and Unaffiliated. Unaffiliated is all your Mandalorians, bounty hunters, pirates, yeah, spice runners, all that kind of smugglers. Huh?
Does Hondo come?
Hondo, we have an unofficial, like, Hondo Anaka type character. He's not Hondo Anaka, but we do have a Hutt, the leader of the Hutt's crew, which is one Crixarad. You'll notice him by a very bright red coat. And he's very extravagant, you know. But one of the cool things is that it's a mission-based system. So quests, that's the big thing that I like to say. It's kind of like playing D&D a little bit. You get told, if you're on Imperials, you're sorted into a squad and you're given missions. If you're Rebels, similar vibe. If you're unaffiliated, you're left to your own devices. You want a job, you gotta go talk to NPCs, because we got NPCs and shop owners and things like that. And all of this is fueled by our in-game economy. So usually it's 2 days. Usually it's a 2-day event where the game doesn't usually end. So like 4 a.m. people could still be playing. But this next one is a one-day event. We're also selling it at half price, so it's at $50 because it's a one-day event. But it's still going to be full. I think we're still going to be able to do the full night games. I don't know that I know we're doing night games. I don't know how long we're allowed to do the night games, but I'd have to check on that one. But the cool thing is that, again, you do quests, you earn credits. Those credits can then be used to buy items or character upgrades. You can buy guns. Like, you can actually buy guns with fake currency. It's pretty cool. Again, the group is super passionate. So everyone, like all the shop owners, they're all building their own replicas for Star Wars and then just giving it away, basically, because they just want to see the community grow and things like that. It's all super easy to make a kit. We have basic kits, so Imperials, jumpsuit, hat, belt, easy, less than $50. Rebels, even easier, just mixed Earth stuff like this. Do you
It's warm in here.
hold this real quick? Do you want the helmet too? I can put on the helmet. That's all our mates are all we if you're remembering, you have to build a new
So Mind Game Productions is actually our partner group down in Florida. Yeah, so the main line is Galactic Airsoft Alliance, who runs the bigger GCW events kind of in Wisconsin, Tennessee, Texas, and Missouri. Yeah, man. Have you been to one of our events outside Florida? Okay.
So we're collaborating with the GCW crew now. And now we're in it. So now we're actually looking to export our scum and villainy elsewhere.
Yeah.
And other events. I was really pressured to go to the event. I forget which one.
It had the Pikes, it had the Huts. They're like, you guys should show up and have a gang war. We're like, it's, and we just did our one event. We're planning. We're trying to like 3D print a bunch of stuff to really look the part of the Black Sun Crime Syndicate. We had a blast though. We're trying to figure out how to go to like the Missouri event. The Missouri event looks awesome. That's
The Rock.
yeah, The Rock is awesome. Oh, what's your name by the way?
Mark Tolvain in Discord or in character.
Awesome. I'm in the. You should follow the GCW Discord. I'm Capo in our Discord.
Okay.
Yes. So fantastic, a fun, fantastic time
Are
to
you
be
going to
here.
be coming to our Texas event in November?
I'm like stealing your job. Hi, what's up, folks? I'm gonna try and go. My schedule is so booked right now. I was in New York last week. I'm all over the place. It's a good life, but I really want to go to more GCW events just to hang out with you guys more and get more of a feel. But why don't we're actually live streaming right now. Yeah, perfect. You maybe want to tell some folks the accessibility of your event. It's not as hard as you think. Don't be intimidated by the costumes or the rules.
Yeah, so really, a simple Imperial outfit is some like proper OD BDUs. I mean, it's like $30 for a top, $30 for a bottom, and then some rubber boots from Walmart. And then you can get these caps for like $15 off Amazon. It's really a super simple kit. Rebels, if you look down here at this guy, he's really just wearing like khaki pants and a khaki t-shirt with a vest. I'm sure a lot of people actually have that kit in your closet more than likely. It's super easy to throw it together. And really, if that's all you can do, don't even worry about it. Just show up. There's so many community members that offer goods and services with in-game credits that you earn from just playing. You can show up with no gun and leave with the blaster just with credits you earn from playing the game.
And to their credit, so when we had our first official collaborative event with GCW, some of their guys came down and offered spare outfits and uniforms. So if you don't have anything, we had some guys unaffiliated, top to bottom, supplied them. Like, so forgiving, super easy to get into, very friendly. I mean, it's a great crew overall. So far, no, I'm kidding. But great overall for sure.
There's a lot of passion and a lot of guys that are really dedicated to just making it better. So yeah, like the Imperial Cadre guys, we have a tote of just BDUs that we hand out. Same with the Rebels. They have, I think, a couple boxes of vests and hats that they hand out. It's super easy to get into. And like I said, if you're running just a basic M4 or AK, who cares? Show up, play with what you got, and then build from there.
Great segue. So the outfits may be intimidating, but let's talk about the gun. So mind if I pick this bad boy up? So some people may also be intimidated by the weaponry for the event. Because some people think, oh, in order to be in it, I have to top to bottom have all the proper look and equipment for your gun. So I noticed this is a HPA tapped AAP01 with a 3D printed kit. Why don't you go, if you can, go into some detail. How easy is it to have a form-fitting weapon for the event?
I mean, so this blaster here is a little more involved, but something like this DH blaster is literally just slides over an AAP and is locked in by the rear sight block. It is not hard, and I think DT Blasterworks has these kits for sale in the range of, I don't know, I can't like give an exact quote, but I think the kit's like anywhere from like $80 to $120. So the kit is not bad. The scope adds some extra to it, but for a $100 gun and like a $100 kit, you have the perfect blaster, and really, you cannot go wrong with an AAP. This is like the official blaster of GCW.
You could turn that into a rocket launcher if you wanted to.
Perform some dudes' Gucci guns if you really wanted it to. Yeah. They are solid, solid guns. I recommend if you don't have an airsoft gun and you're getting into it, $100, just run the AAP. The AAP with nothing on it already looks kind of Star Warsy.
It's fantastic for sure. Oh, and this is the owner of Newbury. You go introduce yourself. Yeah, you do.
I'm one of the lead admins with GCW.
Oh, gotcha. Would you be interested in going live on our stream?
Oh, yeah, would you guys dare to do an interview on our live stream?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah. Just let us know.
Feels great. Go get it.
Let's go see your face.
Yeah, we'll try and let you know a little in advance so you have some time to get situated, if that's okay. Awesome.
We got to take batteries in there now. You guys will be up next.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna be on another live stream, it seems. That is a good point, Raincloud. Raincloud's saying that we can also encourage civilians because we do need more civilians.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start pushing it. I'll start pushing
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
plug in civilians.
People just vibing as civilians.
You know, it's actually a bottle of Bacta Residium, you know?
I think it's actually a power converter to Rossi station.
Oh, that's true. Actually, here's the thing. You didn't hear it from me.
Okay.
If you take this to the Bacta receptacle over there,
Certainly.
I'll give you a couple of credits.
Don't tell nobody.
See, here in the Empire, we respect our environment of wherever it is that we go. So, of course, we're rewarding citizens for their good deeds.
So when are you coming to the event?
Well, we do the Florida one, but we do want to go. I want to bring the Black Suns to a bigger event for sure. We're just trying to figure out the schedule's so chaotic. Actually, it's so funny. I took a video and sent it to my group chat, and the boys like, go yell at them. I'm like, yeah. So fun. Follow, if you want more details, information, and suggestions, you should absolutely go on the GCW Discord group. Friendly faces. They'll be nice, sometimes critical on your outfits. Definitely check them out. Fantastic group of guys. So absolutely. And what are your names?
I'm Dax Theron.
Crap, I don't have
How do you not have your...
It's Unda.
Dude, I need a rebel name. Give me one.
His name is Glumbo.
Wumbo.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, Gleb Fart Strider. I love you.
I love Gleb. He's my favorite rebel. He's definitely a rebel at all.
But anyway, so we're gonna keep. Have a great one. Yeah, and again, try next time. We would love to interview one of you.
Well, we better see you at expensive.
Bye. Very cool.
I'll give you credits, I swear.
Oh, and thank you, Mark, in the chat for the correction.
Yeah, I don't mean just show up in your dirty t-shirt. It's not hard to get a decent shirt and a vest to dress it up. Obviously, that is a very entry-level kit. We'd like to encourage people to go above and beyond, to go as crazy as you like with your kit. Become the character you want to see in Star Wars.
Over here.
You gonna do the interview?
Sure, yeah. Let's see if I keep
I
this.
stick on words too hard, man. I'm not good.
I feel like so I'm the different. I'm different. I'm the same. I do it differently. I accidentally stumble. I just keep going.
Yeah. I don't know why I started a podcast because I am not good at talking.
Hey, it's a great podcast. I love it.
That's why we got Husky doing most of the talking. He's a little smoother in the transitions. I sit there and make router noises.
Hey, but it's a good community thing to have, all right? I'm happy we have this.
It's more of like a. Oh God.
Hey, but we are getting popular.
What's that?
We are getting popular.
Honestly, I kind of love you as a host. Like, for some reason, you're just such enough. Like, oh, I'm ready.
I also talk in circles. I've noticed that I'll start a sentence, get where I'm going, and come back to the beginning. And I'm like, oh, how the hell do I get out of this circle, man? I'm sitting here in a loop.
I do the same. I do the same.
I think most people do that, and because you're usually at the point, and then you go off the point, and then you're like, oh, I need to go back to the point. So you just say the same thing you did before. I don't know how many times I've said, so we're trying to recreate Star Wars. So we're also trying to recreate Star Wars. You know?
And fun fact, we're trying to recreate Star Wars.
And also we're trying to recreate Star Trek.
All right. Come on,
All right, take me back to the shed.
I think where it comes from is I did ROTC in high school. And you had to do presentations every week. And the format they wanted is tell them what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you told them. So that gets me in this like vicious loop. And yeah.
Never thought about it like that. That's insane. Huh.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Dax Theron has favorite rebels really. You know. But hey, between you and me, I think Dax just says that to save face and everything because he's not known to be nice to rebels.
Say
Good things, great things.
great things are better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, great things. Which if you see him in rebels, you should be scared.
Huh?
It's a cute print. I like it actually.
Beautiful.
Huh?
The guy has so much energy.
Daniel
It's 11:12.
12.
It's got hot in here.
It's a bit warm.
It's not even warm. It's the humidity. The
It is-
humidity
it's,
is
again,
killing.
It is hot and wet, and it sucks. I mean, I'm thankful that we are indoors though, because if we were outdoors, oh goodness gracious,
Yeah, I mean,
we'd
the
not
area-
supposed to be wearing our kits right
the
now.
area is air conditioned.
Yes, we are air conditioned.
It is go outside. It is definitely warmer, but man, the
What is it?
humidity.
It's like hitting 90 right now.
I'm not sure. I would imagine it's in the 90s, yeah. But the humidity has to be like 60%,
Yeah,
if not
exactly.
more.
And that was the weather section. I'm glad we get that done for this. More on that at 2. We'll update on weather at 2.
Seen swap snipers videos like Rev and things like that. Okay. So basically, have you done milk?
You know, I have to say, I'm very impressed with Dax's energy. I'm thankful that I can take the excuse to be back here. Not talking to people.
Yeah.
Just being a fun little host.
Glad I could throw the talking to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a great talker, man. He's very good. He likes to talk about, in Starbucks, he had an announcer voice, which is the same one he's using now for advertising, but it's a very effective one, a very effective kind of businessman. Like, haha,
Yeah.
look at what we're doing. So, it's good. I keep also, I forgot what the word is, but I have a micro headphone in, so I can listen to the audio, and then I
Yeah.
hear myself, and I'm like,
Yeah. There's a board game like that where it delays your speech back to you and it messes it up.
There's a word for it, but I can't remember.
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about though.
10 credits for me. Whoever can remind me what that is in chat. If you're not sweating, you're not cosplaying. That's fair. Yes. Galactic weather report. Yes, here in the planet of Houston. That will give you the galactic weather report when we can.
Yeah.
Again, more at 2.
Houston Prime.
Houston Prime. And it's a crowd here too. It's a lot of people. A lot of people playing too. It's a cool field. Again, they got a lot of really cool themes in there. There's like a little arcade. They've got like a recreation of the Alamo in there too, which is kind of cool.
Where at?
In there, like a little bit past the entrance door, they have like a recreation of the Alamo. At least the front of it looks like the Alamo, which is nice.
I saw the cool like sci-fi walls over there.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
that's as well the sci-fi wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it almost looks like Fallout 1 and 2 style walling.
It's a nice field though. It's very.
I've never actually been here. I remember when it first opened and all my buddies came here, but I've never been a big indoor fan.
That's fair.
With how hot it's getting.
Yeah, but no, it's a good field. I enjoyed it last time I was here when I did this last one as well. Well, the other cool thing is that this is like, especially looking at it from the outside, it's like an abandoned Walmart or something
Yeah.
that they bought out to just
Department
turn
store
into a
of some
field.
kind, yeah.
Department store. So it's like a full. I think you did the panning, but it's a full. They've got an entire bar and grill there. They sell actual food here, guys. Not every planet is prime. It is when we're here. Oh, hi. Hello.
It's in the bar and grill over here.
Yeah.
Like, got a whole bar and grill and bunker bar and lounge over there. It's a really cool field.
I guess for those that are in the Houston area that don't know of this place, it's good. It's good stuff.
That's right, yeah. What? I was about to say, every scout trooper you see in these pictures, other than if they're colored black, are all wearing 3D printed helmets. Yeah. Well, I only just now have vacuum. Before, it was all 3D printed. It's the first time I've ever worn my vacuum.
Not the helmet, I mean the armor.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like entirely 3D printed or they're using the Black Series.
It was 3D printed.
And to kind of like rave on the Black Series, these helmets are amazing. For their price, you really can't beat them. Their quality is kind of just unmatched, really. Because they're $120 brand new. You can probably get them used for like 90 to 100. And what they are, I mean, they're pretty accurate. Other than some of the seam lines just from manufacturing, they are really close. And to be honest, a vac-formed Scout helmet is probably going to cost you about the same, but you're going to put hours into assembly when one of these Black Series can be easily modified. They come apart pretty easy. There's a lot of screws, but they do come apart pretty easy to put in microphones, fans. Dax, you want to kind of show off your Scout helmet a little bit and what you've done to it?
Oh, God. What haven't I done to this thing? So, at first, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to make this Black Series as simple as possible so that I could then replicate it and show other people. Oh, God. We might be getting interviewed.
Oh, yeah. We're going to send them off to get interviewed.
You bitch.
You going to do it in the helmet?
I wish I had the strength to.
Answer to every question is Roger, Roger.
Sorry. Separatists? What the hell?
What's going on, buddy? You like Star Wars? Yeah? Hey, take one of these. We got information on the back. Show you and your friends. We run a Star Wars Airsoft event that is kind of roleplay focused. It's really cool. There's a lot of information on the back of that pamphlet. If you scan one of those QR codes, it'll take you to our website where there's all the information you can get. It's a really fun event. I think you'd have a blast. Unfortunately. You do? Yeah. So what was your first event?
For DCW?
Yeah.
I haven't been to one yet.
You haven't been to one? Oh, man.
Tickets for goes, but had to cancel due to a family emergency.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm like almost 4 hours away. Say again? So the gun itself is an AAP. They sell those on Evike. The blaster kit here is a DT Blasterworks. If you look up DT Blasterworks on Google, you'll find the website that sells those kits for the AAP-01. Yeah, it's Airsoft. Yeah, the stuff he makes is Star Wars stuff. DT Blasterworks, yeah. Yeah. Here, let me take it off the stand for you. Be careful. Hold it over the table for me. Thank you, bud. Yeah, that's a one of a kind.
If I had $1,000, it would be too. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Let's see YouTube.
Yeah, it is really cool.
I can live with this.
It's a cool build.
Only about it.
A lot of these guys made them, like 3D printing. But we have a vendor that's called 850 Armor Works. He's down in Florida. He makes vacuum formed, kind of like this is a vacuum formed helmet. He makes those. They're kind of pricey. It's not super cheap, but the 3D printed stuff, if it's done right, it can hold up really well. You know what a 3D printer is? Have you seen one? Yeah. So like this is 3D printed right here. Yeah, that too. So a lot of the guys in the white armor that you see, the scout troopers, like those helmets, yeah, that scout trooper. Knocked over my mic. Yeah, like that mask there, that's 3D printed. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the stuff our guys do is, a lot of it is made by the community. Have fun, dude. So we're the Galactic Civil War. We're a Star Wars themed airsoft event with heavy roleplay involved. If you want some more information on the back of this flyer here, which you can have this if you want it, it takes us to our YouTube channel and our Discord community, and I think this is our website where it goes over all the rules and kind of like what the event's about. Yeah, it's all about kind of recreating the environment of like the original trilogy of Star Wars. It's a lot of fun, man. After doing this, I've kind of stopped just playing Airsoft because just nothing lives up to this for me. It's just so much fun. And we travel all over the place. We've been to Tennessee, Missouri, Wisconsin, here in Texas, We just had a game in Florida, which I completely even forgot about that. I forgot to mention that in the past. But yeah, we just collabed with Mind Games, right? Is that it? Mind Game Production down in Florida, where they hosted an event using our rule set. It's a lot of fun. It's a pretty heavy rule event, but it plays out really fun. Like I said, it's some of the most fun I've ever had playing Airsoft. I've been playing since like 2010, 2011, and this is kind of like the peak. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Some of these guys are so awkward. It's like yeah. Some of the Alrighty, guys. While Dax is off doing an interview for another live stream, we are going to take a little water break. We'll be back here in a few. Thank you for watching, and we hope you stick around. We'll be back as soon as possible. Alrighty, we are back. We took a short break to chit chat and do our own things for a while. So thank you for those of you who stuck around. Looks like we got 3 of you still here. And our boy Dax is back from his.
We've been represented on a podcast. I don't remember what the podcast name is. Fuck, I should have probably asked.
Go back. Go back, Stacks.
I can't. Why not? He might ask one of us to interview again.
All right.
I might. It's either Mark or you. Because we could do because you and Mark and you are the next most. You're more experienced than I am because you've been since the first event, right?
I haven't been since the first one, but I've been a part of the group since before. Yeah, I didn't go to the first event.
So you obviously have the most experience. Group, Mark, you, and me have the most experience. I think Cole has gone one time, so it's got to be one of you two.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You're a podcaster. You can plug your own podcast.
Yeah, Husky asked all the questions.
Well, I want to say the interview is them asking you questions, so I think it'd actually be easier.
I want us to interview them.
Oh, I don't know. They might come back and grab one of us to interview.
We'll see how it goes.
Well, if we interview them, what questions?
Husky, get on it right now. Find us some questions.
Oh yeah, I did want to point this out real quick for Raincloud if he's still on. Not that long. Oh, I might have accidentally unplugged it, maybe?
No, this thing's going bad.
I see.
You gotta flip it every now and then.
Sorry, I don't know if you're still listening, Raincloud, but we do have...
Watch out.
Oh, sorry. We do have my laptop set up right now, playing a fun little slideshow, if I can show it, of our lovely, lovely times at the event. So, don't worry, we're representing. Oh, thank you, Mark. We're representing. You're good.
I want to, actually.
Instead of setting up a table, next time we should set up directly in the path so that they have to push past us. Well, it depends on how far you're willing to go.
But yeah, we've got ourselves pretty well set up here. And again, I'm glad we got that interview. So we're getting some more traction here as well, which is exciting. There's a slight shame we don't have as good of a spot as we did last time because we were right in that corner, right in the walkway of where everyone is going in and out of the staging area. So we got to pull a lot of people over even when they didn't want to. Hey, but it brought in a lot of players for last Texas Star Wars event we had, so I'm not upset by it at all.
It's one over from Chappie.
Listen, I know we can be pretty loud. So, well, I can be pretty loud.
You can be pretty loud.
Good quality.
It's loud in a good way. Loud in a good way. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Yelling at children. No.
You're the earphone. Nope, I was supposed to pull up the chat again on my phone, go back to playing it. Live again.
I've never seen this like that.
There was someone walking by in...
So I think what they are is they're airsoft, like they're airsoft proof screens that you can just connect to your glasses. I think that's the idea. Actually,
Ooh, that's a good idea. There was also in that same group there was someone that was dressed up as Solid Snake from Metal Gear 5.
I saw
He
that.
even had the little like.
Did he come here?
He kind of walked by. He walked past
Yeah.
us.
Because I'm just saying, like, here's the other thing. It's like, most people who are willing to go in costume for a nerdy thing like that, if they have an inkling of another, like, let's be honest.
He did go pretty hard because he had like the little like.
Well, that's what
metal
I'm
bits,
saying.
and
It's
he
like,
had an eye patch as
if
well.
he's willing to go hard for something like that, he might be willing to go hard for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody was like, hey, there's a Warhammer event, I would be fully in it.
I'm gonna sit my happy ass down.
How's it going, sir? Are you a big Star Wars fan by any chance?
And we pulled another. it is like a performance.
Somebody snapped.
Fine. As expected. I'm surprised we haven't lost it. Well, it's a little harder to reach the credits, but because last time we did this, I used my credits and I lost like $300 credits worth of credits for people just picking them up.
Yeah, you gotta keep them hidden. This thing is not angling down as much as I wanted to. There we go. Shaky cam.
Not the usual setup, so it's a little rough today, but we're here. That's what matters.
What?
It's a little shaky here today, but not the post-professional setup, but we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. We're letting people know we're here.
So, it's a pretty cool event if you want to. November 1st.
What did I just drop? I dropped something.
It is just.
Whew.
So you get
Oh, you got called out. You got called out for that. So, realize it's a little difficult to figure out what to talk about when we're just advertising a little bit. It's a good time. CW is a good time. I'm happy to be part of this community, even if I'm not super involved with a lot of the bigger stuff. A lot of great people here. I appreciate a lot of the people we have in the front running. Again, big thanks to Rain Cloud as well and Chris. So,
you Star Wars fan.
well, you know what? That would go well for him because he's good at making speeches. So, listen. When we do D&D, he's the main guy because we like to do co-DMing, right? So I'm DMing and Daniel's DMing, Dax is DMing, but he's the guy who's playing most characters because he just knows how to make speeches. He just knows how to play whatever in the moment. He's very good at that. So, and he's definitely given a couple of rousing speeches as Imperial. He's been peer pressured into it more than once. And it's been a good time. So
We have another one. We've got quite a few. We do all this custom stuff, make it all work.
but yes, I endorse peer pressuring him to do a hero quest. To do a rousing imperial speech.
For instance,
Stand up again.
you miss
Oh. He's not going to be happy I told you that, I bet.
And looks me with death in her eyes.
We dropped Uba lore as well.
But
Snacks are incredible, and I would buy again. But I will also keep my distance until I feel it's safe.
All right, so we officially now have a hero endorsing Uba snacks. So that'll look great.
What hero doesn't endorse Uba snacks? I'm sorry. If you say Uba snacks aren't good, that's just slanderous. I don't like Ewoks, but man, I'll defend the snacks.
What's the delicious?
Huh?
We did also to the Crix fans out there. We did drop some Crix around lore earlier as well.
I would love that. Yeah, I think.
You know, kind of wish we had some Uba snacks right now. I'm a little hungry, and I'm thinking about that ooch cake because wow, that stuff is good. I need to steal that recipe. Snacks you get from taxes. That is good stuff. That is good stuff. Uba's a brave vendor though. I will say. They don't. I said Uba's a brave vendor. They don't back down from anything. They will run right out into the middle of the battlefield. Bullets flying everywhere, blaster bolts. Scary time for everyone, and you'll just go right up to a rebel. Then right after, go right up to the Imperials and just ask for snacks. It's a beautiful thing, really. It's beautiful.
Indeed. Even brave enough to face those Mandalorians.
Yes. I mean, it seems like she's endorsed by them because they got a ooch cake. They do sell a ooch cake.
That is a fair point. I mean, the fastest way to anyone's heart is food. It is quite delicious.
Yes, quite delicious indeed.
Speaking of, I forgot that what I was thinking of, but I don't really know where to carry this any further.
I mean, we said what we needed to. I think we've endorsed the snacks enough, the Ewok snacks. So.
Indeed.
So we've got the official.
And then of course there's the Manon gumbo, quite delicious.
Yes, the Manon gumbo.
Not specialty of Uba, one of the Mandalorians.
Yes. I wonder which one.
I wonder indeed. Too bad I'm not him. Otherwise, I might be able to know.
Good snacks. Back to these guys. Oh, good timing.
Are you okay with him picking up the gun?
Do you have any Do you have any, Dax? Do you have any rousing words for our troops fighting hard over in Rhaegor?
Man, I was trying to think of the Kennedy line, but I can't think of the Kennedy line. You set me up, and you knocked me down. Lock and load. Zombies. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that reference, but
I mean, I feel like there's a few people who play Call of Duty.
I was about to say, who played Black Ops 2 Zombies?
Black Ops 2 zombies. Black Ops 1 zombies, actually.
No, if I was to give real inspirational words to our troops on Rhaegor, it would be shoot, keep shooting, keep shooting. If you die before you've killed somebody, you weren't shooting enough.
Yeah,
This is two of the Sterling kids.
those are some good words.
They got the longer that's an M4. This would be like the longer M16. But actually put two into the boat this one.
Now we've got Mark showing off blasters. The good man.
It takes two of them. Nobody else has been crazy enough to go and build it.
See if I can kind of. Sorry, this is a little awkward again. There we go.
Like Star Wars? I assume you guys like Star Wars. Are we like close?
Well, we're getting close to the end here. I think we're planning to sign off around 12 o'clock, so got a few minutes. You know what?
We're going to table the big top. We'll do a sign off.
So I think we've got a fun treat for the Imperials at home. We've got Rebel Scum here. We can how's a live execution sound?
Problem solved.
Oh goodness gracious. Probably sign off here in a minute once Daniel finishes working his magic. Been a good time out here though. You enjoy it. It's always fun to come out here. It's a good crowd of people here, very nice people. And a lot of people willing to hear us out for GCW, so a good time.
I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't July, if it wasn't already June, and this is my only, and this wasn't my
You know what? And one more
We need to guard this trio base for a little bit, you know?
talk
You're
or two with the
unaffiliated.
armor.
It's kind of like you're left to your own devices. You're truly a citizen.
I'll get it later.
So you don't have to be a
I'm also happy that I've gotten to completely take over Mark's stream. As the brand new host, you will never see Mark again. It's a tragedy, actually. I guess it's been a little bit of an awkward angle, but that's fine.
I'm gonna remove this entirely.
Yeah.
I'm not using any magazine for it. It's just decorative.
I mean, we've got our stuff out here, so I don't think they'll care.
What?
We got our stuff out here. I don't think they'll care. I don't even think they'll notice.
Indeed. I'm gonna turn the camera back to over here.
Okay. We can watch. And we can listen.
People can, as long as you're trying to look Star Warsy, we don't really care. If you want to go unaffiliated, like these are some really simple kits. Where Imperials, black jumpsuit, belt. He's a pretty good example of like a basic kit.
Standard Imperial Army.
Exactly. Exactly. A belt, a jumpsuit, and a hat. You're done. Perfect. Yeah. His Rebel kit is about $50 as well. We have, yeah, there you go. I had a friend that wanted to
Oh, it's the laser engraver.
Yep.
Okay.
To a thrift store and bought $20 worth of like just like kind of earthy tone stuff, and he looks great.
Well, you know what? Since we are signing off, and I might have lied to you earlier about getting more Weather at 2, I'll give you Weather at 12.
Yeah, so there's a lot of creators
It's
that go to
still
this is the thing.
very humid, very hot and wet. It still sucks.
Sell them at the event first, right? You could also buy some
Yeah,
special-
probably like 80% humidity at this point as well. I swear, like it
that kit down there.
increased by quite a bit.
This is by one of our community members. It's not
And now's your weather update.
That's about anything to help. I've literally never seen them say, like, if someone says, hey, I want to build a Mandalorian kit, 1 billion links will be sent because they're like, we just want to help so badly. Yeah, it's real fun. No problem. You guys have a great one. And take stickers. We have so many. I spent so much money on stickers. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you.
They've got loaded nachos here. Oh my goodness! Would you look at that?
Is this Breaking Bad? Where's the blue stuff? Damn it! I thought I got him. Spice? You got spice? He's got spice. We got spice. You're under arrest. Yes, I can. I can bring the Imperial tyranny anywhere. Sorry, I meant justice. I mean security, freedom.
Okay, we don't need to listen to that one. That was. He meant what he said when he said freedom and justice to the Empire, the whole galaxy. That's the that is what we're doing here in the Empire. It's good stuff. I got really crowded again here. Got a lot of people looking at us now.
Discord. Perfect. Why aren't you at one of our events?
I haven't got to one of. I just
I'm
need.
gonna shoot you now.
I just need to set up a kit and something.
Hey, kits are super easy to set up. They're cheap as hell. Ask anyone on the server. They will hook you up.
And if you want to join the Empire also can join.
We tried to interrogate him, but he doesn't have any on him. I think he might have sold all of it. So we'll have to scout the area out, find where the spice went. He hit the cameraman. Rankla, how do you feel if we made a Dax Theron slander video?
See that man immediately try to aim at a stormtrooper.
We're not really in it for the.
You want a recommendation? So, for AAPs, there is a couple of options you can do. One, there is the free-ish option. There are files on like Colt 3D and things like that. Actually, they might cost money for the files. I don't remember. But you can print like a DH-17 blaster. Where did my blaster go?
Mark is showing it off.
Okay, he is showing it off. Sorry, I thought Cole ran off with it, and I was like, oh. So that blaster right there, there are like 3D files you can grab. Or, better yet, you can actually go to one of our sponsors, which is DT Blasterworks. He builds kit. That kit is a DT Blasterworks kit. This is a DT Blasterworks kit. Where's the cool rifle? Cool rifle. This is a DT Blasterworks kit. DT Blasterworks does incredible work, and they do all the stuff for you. So they just send you this, and you just put it on your guns. They're really well built out, so you can fit tracers. You can fit just about anything in these things, and they're usually like non-intrusive. You just like slip them on. There's also this.
Not that you people will find this very interesting, but I'm thinking about nachos now. They've got nachos over at the what's it called? The bunker. Their little snack area even has a name. The bunker. They got nachos there, and I want nachos so badly.
Here's the thing: once you take off the stock, paint it black, suddenly it's just an E11. Like, it's a little messed up here, obviously, but like in the end, if you're trying this hard, like, you're doing pretty good. You're ahead of most people. But also, if you're kind of waiting to build a Star Wars gun for the event, you don't have to. Don't ever feel like you need. We don't care what the blasters look like as long as you tried a little bit. So like,
That's a fair point. I don't think I can.
people like, hey, M-lock rails, just try to cover them up a little bit, like wrap a cloth around them or something. But other than that, as long as you like put in like a little bit to kind of like break up that.
See, this man is he's a really good salesman because he also does a lot of swap meets from the local field that we have. I say local, still like an hour away, but he does a lot of swap meets, and like every time he comes back to them, he's always like, "Hey, I got $300 and 3 new rifles." So he knows how to advertise, how to make sales. So I'm happy he's here, actually. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of been carrying the show for the most part. I mean, Mark's putting in work too, but he's the one grabbing people. He's the one giving us the easier time. I've just been the guy talking into a microphone and holding it for other people. So.
Evike wants a picture. Let's get everybody together.
Picture time. Pictures. Get a picture for me, bye. Oh.
Yeah, we hope to see you out there, man. You can make it.
Sorry, I had to put you down for a moment there. Oh boy.
Awesome. Y'all send this stuff. Y'all help us make it happen. Break that out. We got a big college. These guys here are one of our college players, and yeah, they go out, they ratchet all the local stuff out there, they do swap meet, they go set up a booth and spread the word.
That's right. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing too about him. I mentioned he was a master salesman in swap meets. He's also representing GCW in these swap meets too. So,
fun as that is, that's really.
If anything, he's our local GCW rep out here.
That's like the entire community. I mean, custom guns, custom armor. We got guys that they're dumping money into making armor that they take the event and sell for credits. And these credits, there's no way to buy them with money. You get them from earning them.
Actually, you seem like a guy who's willing to do some professional things. Can you do me a favor?
Get out there.
Well,
Credits aren't lootable, but there is a bunch of lootable stuff. What you'll find is like full of like crystals or little items. We'll put purple dots on them. Those are lootable. You're gonna take those.
I sent him on a mission to get our #1 Star Trek fan and paste the sticker on his back that has Black Civil War.
All right, there you go.
Combat.
Side quest done.
Got money.
Do you have any closing words for
Oh,
people
we're
at home?
closing out. That's right.
We are closing out. We're waiting for you guys to finish your.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize that. That sucks. Man, this has been so much fun. Oh, fuck. I just screamed into the mic, didn't I? Good.
I don't think they heard it either.
Good.
Pretty fun going off in the next 30
There's a grenade that went off. This is so much fun. I'm so glad to be out here. I love Galactic Civil War so much. Genuinely, I'll just do just about anything to get this thing up and running. So, you want to say something to close out the stream?
I don't know. Go to the events. They're cool.
Hell yeah!
I'm pretty sure the people watching.
Join the Empire. It's better.
I mean, one of the. Oh, we got an endorsement from a rebel, so maybe he's a. Maybe not all rebels are back. I take back what I said. Lord Vader, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sure, all rebels are back.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Game. Yeah, they're bad at the game. They can't hit anything. They'll never take me down. They'll never shoot me.
We're gonna get the closing remarks from Mark here as well as soon as he's finished with his spiel as well. We're working hard here.
We're always working hard.
Always working hard for GCW because we love you people.
Tell them I'm going to go on an intermission.
Oh, just kidding. Intermission. Haha. Hello, we're back. We're back to say goodbye.
We're gonna sign out.
We're gonna sign out. Bye, guys. See ya. Adios.
Thank you for attending, and a big thank you to our patrons. Thank you for supporting us. We'll see you next time.
Bye.